Imagine your life as a precious garden filled with beautiful flowers, fresh air, and sunlight. Every person you allow into this garden is like a gardener. Some bring water, sunshine, and care, helping your garden to bloom beautifully, while others bring weeds, pests, and darkness that slowly destroy the plants you have nurtured. This is exactly how your spiritual energy works. The people you choose to keep close to you affect your heart, your mind, and the very energy that keeps you strong and connected to Allah. Today, I want to talk about something very important for your success in this life and the hereafter. Being careful about who you allow into your circle. Your energy is a powerful force. It fuels your actions, your faith, and your happiness. But this energy is fragile and can easily be influenced, drained, or damaged by the company you keep. The wrong people can fill your heart with doubt, negativity, and fatigue. On the other hand, the right people inspire you, bring you peace, and help you grow spiritually. Understanding who deserves a place in your circle is not just about social choices. It's about protecting your soul. When your circle is filled with those who remember Allah and encourage you to be better, your spiritual energy flourishes. But when you allow toxic or harmful influences, your energy becomes weak and your faith can suffer. I will explain deeply how your circle impacts your energy, how to recognize who should be in your life, and why this is essential for protecting your spiritual well-being permanently. This is not just advice. It's a path to a stronger, happier, and more peaceful life. So please like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Xplorers, and let's begin this important journey together. 1. What is energy in Islam? In Islam, our soul is the true source of energy. It is the divine breath Allah has breathed into us. It gives life not only to our bodies, but to our hearts and minds. When our energy is strong, we feel peace, joy, motivation, and a clear sense of purpose. But when it is weak or taken away, we feel tired, lost, and sometimes even empty inside. We may find ourselves drifting through life without meaning or direction. This is why protecting our spiritual energy is so important. It is not just about feeling good. It is about preserving the light Allah has placed inside us. Our heart is where this energy flows. It is the center of our feelings, thoughts, and faith. When the heart is strong and connected to Allah, we experience true happiness and calmness, no matter what challenges come our way. The world around us is filled with distractions, difficulties, and negative influences. Every day, our energy is tested and challenged. Sometimes we feel drained because of the pressures of life, the sadness in the news, the conflicts with others, or even our own fears and doubts. If we do not understand the value of our spiritual energy, we may lose it without even realizing. Our energy is the foundation for everything, for our worship, for our relationships, for our work, and for our happiness. But here is the beautiful part. Islam gives us the tools and guidance to protect and increase this precious energy. It is a system designed not only to save us in the hereafter, but to make our lives meaningful and full of light here on earth. When we remember Allah, pray sincerely, and live with good intentions, we fill our energy tank with pure fuel. Imagine your spiritual energy as a precious treasure. You wouldn't let just anyone steal it, nor would you leave it unprotected. You guard it carefully, keep it clean, and nourish it with the right things. In the same way, Islam teaches us to guard our energy by surrounding ourselves with positive influences, avoiding harmful situations, and always seeking closeness to Allah. This way, no matter what comes, you have an unbreakable source of power inside you that no one can take away. I encourage you today to begin looking at your energy as the priceless gift it is. Take a moment every day to think about what fills your heart and soul and what drains it. Ask yourself, am I feeding my energy with the light of faith and hope, or am I allowing negativity and doubts to consume me? When you realize your energy belongs to Allah and is part of your worship, you start to treat it with respect. Your whole life changes. My dear brothers and sisters, Your energy is the key to your happiness and success in this world and the next. It is your connection to Allah and your strength against the trials of life. Never underestimate it. Protect it, nourish it, and cherish it. Because when your energy is strong, your whole life will shine with the light of Iman. And Allah is the source of all strength and energy. So always turn to Him and rely on Him in everything. 2. How people harvest your energy. Now that we understand what energy truly means in Islam and why it is such a precious gift from Allah, it is very important to learn about a reality that many of us face, but rarely recognize. How people harvest our energy without us even noticing. This energy theft is happening all around us, quietly and cleverly. It can come from people, situations, or even our own thoughts if we're not careful. But don't worry. Knowledge is power. Once you understand how this happens, you can take control and protect yourself permanently. When I say people are harvesting your energy, I mean they are taking your mental, emotional, and spiritual strength, leaving you tired, confused, and weak. Imagine a thief who does not steal your money or belongings but steals your willpower, your happiness, your peace. This thief is very dangerous because the damage is invisible and long-lasting. It can make you feel drained, anxious, and lost, even though nothing material is missing. One of the most common ways energy is taken from us is through toxic relationships. Some people are unaware of their impact and may constantly complain, argue, or create drama. Others might intentionally manipulate or use others to fulfill their selfish desires. When you spend time with such people, your energy begins to fade. You might find yourself worrying about their problems, absorbing their negative emotions, or feeling frustrated all the time. This kind of relationship acts like a black hole, pulling your energy out little by little. Besides people, your own thoughts and feelings can also harvest your energy. When we dwell on fears, doubts, and anger, we create a constant drain on ourselves. These feelings consume our energy, leaving us less capable of facing challenges or worshiping Allah sincerely. Another way energy is taken from us is through envy and jealousy. When we compare ourselves to others or feel bitterness about what they have, our heart becomes heavy and restless. This feeling doesn't just drain our energy, it also distances us from the mercy and blessings of Allah. The fast pace and distractions of modern life also harvest our energy. Constant notifications, endless scrolling on social media, and always being on can overwhelm us. We fill our minds with useless information or comparisons that make us anxious or unhappy. This overload is like a flood that washes away our focus and spiritual connection. Recognizing how people and situations harvest your energy is the first step to taking control. It is like realizing you are leaking water from a bucket. Once you know where the holes are, you can fix them. It requires courage and self-awareness. You might need to distance yourself from negative influences or seek help from those who remind you of Allah. You may also have to guard your thoughts, replacing doubt with trust and envy with gratitude. The good news is, Allah has given us the power to protect our energy. We can choose who to spend time with, what to think about, and where to place our focus. When we make these choices with faith and sincerity, we build a shield around our heart and soul. This shield keeps the energy thieves away and fills us with peace and strength that no one can steal. Remember, your energy is your most valuable asset. It fuels your worship, your kindness, your patience, and your success. Don't let anyone take it from you without your permission. Be wise, be strong, and protect your energy with the help of Allah. Because when your energy is protected, your entire life blossoms, and your connection with Allah grows deeper each day. 3. Evil eye and black magic. The evil eye is when someone looks at you with envy or jealousy, even without saying anything. It might sound simple, but its effect can be strong. When a person's heart carries jealousy or hatred, their glance can harm your energy. Black magic, on the other hand, is a deliberate attempt by some to harm others through forbidden supernatural means. It involves calling upon jinn or other dark forces to cause illness, bad luck, or emotional pain. Islam strictly forbids practicing magic, and it is a serious sin. But unfortunately, some people misuse this knowledge to try to control or hurt others. When someone becomes a target of black magic, their spiritual energy is attacked, leaving them feeling weak, confused, or depressed. Both evil eye and black magic work by targeting our spiritual energy, the very essence of our life. When this energy is harmed, it becomes difficult to pray with focus, to feel peace in the heart, or to move forward in life with confidence. This is why Islam teaches us strong protective measures and encourages us to rely on Allah alone. Another strong protection comes from maintaining a strong relationship with Allah through prayer, remembrance, and trust. When your heart is connected to Allah, you build an invisible fortress that no one can break. It is like having an energy shield that blocks out negativity and harm. Avoiding jealousy and envy is also a key way to protect yourself and others. When you sincerely wish good for everyone and avoid envy, you not only protect yourself from being harmed, but also protect others from your negative gaze. If you feel that you are affected by black magic or evil eye, it is important not to lose hope. Islam always encourages us to seek help from Allah through prayer, Quranic recitation, and the advice of trusted scholars or healers who follow Islamic guidelines. Many people have found healing and peace by sincerely turning to Allah and protecting their energy through these means. Remember, your energy is a sacred trust from Allah. When it is attacked, it can be restored through faith, prayer, and patience. Don't allow fear or despair to take hold. Allah is the most merciful, the healer, and the protector. He loves those who turn to Him sincerely, and He will never abandon you. 4. Be careful who you allow into your circle. Your energy is precious, and it is deeply affected by the people around you. The friends you choose, the people you spend time with, and those you trust with your heart can either lift you up or bring you down. This is a truth that many overlook, but it has a direct impact on how strong and protected your energy remains. Imagine your heart and soul as a garden. When you let good people into your garden, it blooms with beautiful flowers, fresh air, and vibrant life. But if you allow the wrong people, those who bring negativity, jealousy, or harmful habits, your garden starts to wither. Your energy becomes weak and tired. You may feel drained after spending time with certain people, even if you do not realize why. That is because energy is exchanged in every relationship. Good company shares positivity and encouragement, while bad company spreads doubt and fatigue. Being careful about who you allow into your circle also means learning to say no when necessary. Sometimes, out of kindness or fear of loneliness, we accept people into our lives who are not good for us. We tolerate bad behavior, negativity, or unhealthy influences, thinking it will get better or that we must endure it. But this is where your energy is most vulnerable. Saying no to toxic relationships is not selfish. It is self-care. It protects your heart and keeps your spiritual energy safe. Another important point is that not everyone needs to be your close friend. It is okay to have acquaintances or people you know, but do not share your deepest thoughts with. Protecting your energy means having boundaries. Share your time and your heart only with those who respect you, support you, and encourage your growth. This kind of selective connection keeps your soul safe and your energy strong. You might wonder, how do I recognize who is good or bad for my energy? Look for people who make you feel peaceful after spending time with them. They listen without judging, encourage you to do good, and remind you of Allah in their words and actions. Avoid those who make you feel anxious, drained, or unhappy. Your energy is a treasure, and Allah wants you to protect it by choosing your circle wisely. Sometimes you may have family or close people in your life who bring negative energy. This is a test of patience and wisdom. While we must be kind and respectful, we also need to protect ourselves. Islam teaches balance, being patient but also knowing when to distance yourself for your well-being. Pray for them, set limits for your own energy, and remember that your connection with Allah is your ultimate source of strength. Your spiritual energy is closely tied to the company you keep. Being careful about who you allow into your circle is a form of worship and self-protection. It shows that you value the gift of energy Allah has given you. Surround yourself with those who remind you of Allah, who support your good character, and who bring peace to your heart. Let go of those who cause harm or confusion. This will keep your energy strong, your heart peaceful, and your life full of blessings. We have learned how important it is to be careful about who we allow into our circle because our energy and faith depend on it. Always remember, protecting your spiritual energy means protecting your connection with Allah and your peace of mind. Surround yourself with those who bring you closer to Him and keep your heart safe. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Explorers. Your support means a lot and helps us share more beneficial knowledge with everyone. May Allah bless you with good company and strong, pure energy always.